Okay, a friend of mine is interested in playing Minecraft, so I thought that I would take you through the steps. Here you are logging in, and I'm arranging it from my camera. We're going to play a single player game because on a multiplayer server. I turn the music down so I can hear background sounds. I I'm suggesting that you start out with the difficulty peaceful so there are no monsters. Don't worry, you can still get killed. I am selecting the brightness to bright because this tends to be a gloomy game and it's a little hard to see. Put the graphics on fast so it loads quicker. Put the smooth lighting off so it loads quicker. I set my GUI scale to large because look what happens if you don't. So all the little online command screen stuff and chat. Render distance far so you can see far away, at least at first. Put it on power saver to save power. I turn the bobbing off so I don't get sick. I turn the clouds off so it's not more crap for the game to load. And just set it how you want. But now you're done. Now click single player. I'm creating a new world. Default name is new world, but I'm calling this one NoobCraft Let's Play. The game mode, you see, is survival. It can also be hardcore where you would die and not come back, lose the map. Or you can put it on creative where you don't die, you can fly around and you have unlimited supplies. But right now we're going to play a semi-normal game. I am turning on the bonus chest, which I never do. The bonus chest gives you stuff to start out with, so you don't have to scramble so hard for resources. I'm doing it so you can see what it is. Do it or not if you want to. I'm probably not going to use it very much in this game. I'm glad to say that the server was slow today. It's taking a long time for it to build terrain. This is Mo Young's own server, and it parked me under a tree, see, and it was glitchy, and I was stuck, and I couldn't get out. I couldn't hop. I couldn't move. And I'm going to try to break this block, and it'll make a loud pop and not break. And now I will reach under me. See how glitchy it is? Dig under me and just keep digging until I break the block under me, and now I'm free. Phew! That's your spawn point. If you die, that's where you're coming back. See how fast the grass grew back? Here's that little bonus chest. It's got wood planks, blocks of wood, a few axes, some sticks, and some bread. Now, because we're on peaceful mode, we don't need food. But I always play the game as though I were going to be on at least easy, where there are monsters. And I always pretend like I wouldn't starve to death if I didn't take good care of myself. Now, here's our first tree. We're lucky because we have this box. So we have an axe, which makes digging trees a lot faster than digging them by hand. But you can do it by hand. I'll show you that later. Now, these leaves will disintegrate. However, the leaves have little treats in them. You can either have a sapling, like that one that just fell down, or once in a while you get lucky and get an apple, depending on the kind of tree. Apples are scarce. Try not to eat them if you can help it, because they will come in handy later for magic potions to protect you from the monsters. I always play as though the monsters were on, even though I'm playing on peaceful. There's some apples. Oh boy. And pop, it went into my inventory, and there it is. Now I'm going to keep banging leaves. The way you bang on things is you hold your left mouse button down. The way you walk forward is with W. The way you walk backwards is with whatever the key is underneath W. And then right and left. So it's, you know, the regular A key and then whatever the other key is on the other side. Your inventory you find by pressing your E key. See the leaves starting to disintegrate on their own? Any leaf that's, I think it's 4 blocks away from wood, will disintegrate unless it's planted on the ground, unless you intentionally plant it. Which you're not going to be able to do right now because you don't have a pair of shears, so you can't cut them. This is a birch tree. There are 4 kinds of trees in the world, and they have, when you make wooden planks, they have different colors of wood, which people who build things really love. But I think it's a pain in the butt because I just want blocks of wood to make tools with mostly, and I don't really care what the wood looks like. And you can't combine them in stacks, so there you are. But now I have birch wood. I have 6 of them because I cut down one tree. Trees are different sizes, you never know. I have an oak sapling left over. I don't usually replant trees too close to my spawn point. I always try to make a home near my spawn point so that if I die, I will respawn there, and I don't want to be too far away from home at first, so that because it's hard to find your way back. I don't usually kill pigs. I don't usually kill animals for food. I'm just showing you that it can be done. It's better to have a tool or something in your hand. The best thing to kill animals with is a sword. But for these purposes, since we're on survival, you see that sapling drop? I thought I would show you that you can collect meat. You can even eat pork raw, but you get more health if you eat it cooked. Down there on the bottom, you see on the right-hand side, those little red things that look like little drumsticks. That tells you how hungry you are. They'll turn black as you get hungry. The red side is the hearts, and that tells you how healthy you are. Later, you'll have a bar with armor. There's the pork chops. So I open the chest by pointing at it and clicking my left mouse button. Now we're going to need something to craft with. That's your little crafting area, but it only has 4 spaces for crafting. Put wood blocks in, they will turn to oak planks, 4 of them. And you can either click 4, 8, so on and so forth, or if you hit shift and click on them, you'll get all that it can possibly make or all that your inventory can contain. Now, I put the blocks in using my right mouse button, split them in half with my left mouse button. I got a bunch of sticks. Please know that this becomes more automatic the longer you play. You get body memory, and your body will just know which buttons to press. This is one reason why I've got it on peaceful, because at first, operating the controls, doing all the little inventory, be very confusing. This is a crafting table. Your personal body can only craft 4 spaces. That's the oak blocks. Now you can see what they look like. When you place them, they'll be as large as a chest. Put my crafting table down. Now you see I've got 9 spaces. 3 across, 3 up and down. So I put my sticks in. Tools generally are built by imitating the shape of the tool. Right now, see, there's a hoe, and now that's a pickaxe. We need that because we need to start digging stone. We really need coal, but I didn't see any around. So I think the first thing we need to do is build a house. You can build a shovel to dig dirt, but you can also use your bare hands. Shovels go a lot faster, and if you've got a monster on your back and you need to dig fast, you don't have time to fool around. But all tools disintegrate. You can see the little bars on the bottom of the tools showing that they're using up. See, there's the little blocks. That popping noise, you walk toward them and they go into your inventory. That popping noise means you picked them up. Always listen for that popping noise. Excuse me, because you don't want to mine something and then end up walking away with it laying around on the ground. See, the pigs are cute. You can ride the pigs. I'll show you how to ride a pig if I can find some carrots. You need a carrot on a stick, and the stick is going to be a fishing pole. And you need a saddle for the pig, which is another reason why you have to kill animals, darn it. You have to kill cows to get leather to make a saddle. It's very sad. So here's where I am. I've got a little bit of swampy looking stuff. I've got a jungle in the background. I'm going to punch through this oak tree. Normally I take all these little squatty trees down from right around my house because they are shadowy areas and monsters spawn in shadowy areas. They will spawn in your house at night when you close the door, and you better block it off, man, because they'll try to get in. See how dark it is? We don't have any coal. So I'm going to start digging blocks because I can use cobblestone blocks to build a furnace. Then I can take some of the wood in my inventory and I can set it on fire and I can make charcoal and then I can make torches.